got the orange, she got the yellow, I got the blue. Oh my God, what's the colors that make purple?
Red and blue.
Ooh! Okay.
Remember that from kindergarten.
The primary colors, right?
Okay,
Got to
listen.
stay ready. You ain't got the good
All
girl.
right,
Make
sure.
Make
Long
sure
day
KD
then.
call and ask Auntie.
Right. Because I didn't know, and I watch Miss Rachel every day. Welcome to the Think Is Later podcast. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Angel.
And we have some special guests. We got the petty. We were the petty club, and then when I got married, because they were all married before me, then we became the petty wives, and I changed it because that's me. I did that. Okay, so thank you. Welcome back. I'm so excited. We have.
This is a big episode.
Listen,
this is gonna be a good show.
You see the vibes. We're doing all the things. We're gonna have fun. But before we get into everything, we need to introduce everyone.
Yes.
So go ahead, friend.
You know what? I want to let these people introduce themselves.
So this is Cortney.
Right.
This is Court, aka VP, but she don't like to claim it.
And not.
Okay. And this is India, aka
VP.
No.
You guys,
the real
what
VP.
What is your role? Because I'm the secretary. So what?
I'm a treasurer.
Oh, she is the treasurer. I keep forgetting she is.
She's the VP.
She about that queen. You are the VP. I don't know. You need to stop. And she's the president if you haven't realized.
No,
Yes.
they appointed me the president. I am not the
Yeah,
president.
We all agreed.
So crazy. Y'all keep voting.
There's no vote. This is a long-standing thing. Just like Trump. Long-standing.
Yeah.
Long-standing. You're going to be here forever.
This is nuts.
Okay.
You know what? Get ready for today because, you know, it gets real petty in here when these people get together.
So we became the Petty Club. Like I said, we was Petty Club.
Back in 1994.
Yikes.
No, 94.
Did not know you then. But what was it? I don't know what year. I don't know what year, but I don't know if you guys know this about me, and I'm sure I've talked about it before, but I force people to be my friends.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only child. See, gang. And I was like, I want these people my friends, but these two.
Yeah.
It didn't start off that way. It didn't.
With you, because you are crazy. You are really crazy.
All right.
And I would love for you to expound on that so that they
Well,
can be
basically, my man, who became my husband, he was friends with them first. Yeah. And I was like, what's this chick's talking to my man? You know, because we all work together.
Take on
we all work together,
right? Lady.
Right. So, what? Let's start with Courtney, since you right here. What was the first impression? Me
Giving.
It was giving debuff on Friday. You walking in and it's like,
You heard the bike?
Yeah, literally, everybody turned around like, here comes Tiff. Like, stop talking to Kim.
Like the shark and Joel.
She was serious about her man.
He became my husband, so listen, I was doing something correct.
Because if he didn't, Lord, we don't know.
Okay. It was going to happen. I don't know.
You'll be his
on business.
Okay.
I did. You respect you.
Listen.
But I realized they were amazing women, and I forced Courtney to talk to me because she was looking like, girl, I don't know, you kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, girl, we friends. And then same thing with Indo, and then we start going out. We start going to
They say?
They say.
Them they say wings had to put a chokehold, y'all.
But India made sure you had to have a well done.
Wait a minute, let's talk about that because you have those friends that when you go to the restaurant, they're gonna get a waitress a hard stop. Okay.
She get him a hard time. She be
hard time.
Wings well done.
Let me tell y'all this.
She sent them back before though.
She sent them back. I was in awe. She said, send them.
It did, but she did pass judgment because she looked at us like, so y'all gonna eat your wings like that? Yes, I am.
This is my chicken.
It's good.
I felt judged every time.
But
Not kind of moving.
But yeah, so how did you meet these wonderful?
I was just sitting there minding my business. You know, however, you know, every morning I said, oh, she here at 8, I'm here at 8, and she's live and bright. You know, so I'm like, okay, this girl, she is ready.
Definition of a morning person.
Morning person, rolled up off the bed and was ready to work.
Compliment, thank you.
That's
awesome. I look forward to seeing your face in the morning. You was gonna start my day off right.
Oh, sure.
India, I remember, I think we saw each other on in a Chase building when we was in Purchase. And I was like, okay, she's so nice. She speak, she wave. Because I'm that person that you'll see women in the hallway and stuff, and then they don't speak. They don't do that.
Yeah.
But then when you see somebody that's like, oh, she we come from the same cloth. Like, oh, I like that. 'Cause we know how to speak. We, some people that speak, then they don't speak the next day. Dear. Like, that's weird. And then I was like, okay, I like her. Then we went over to the next building, and I was like, she was talking about she'd get married and stuff. And I was like, oh, they about to get married. She sounds so happy. And when they was going on their honeymoon, and when she came back from her honeymoon, I had on her that's Married Plus One shirt because I was just starting my brand.
So I have a bone. Because as you know, Angel has Married Plus Winning brand. Wouldn't you think she should have provided that to me for my wedding year?
Yeah,
because I'm married, I'm winning, I'm plussing.
You are, and I'm gonna get around to that because that you
Girl,
are
3 years in.
right.
Fine. I got one for my anniversary. Yeah.
That's so shady.
It's coming. It's coming tomorrow.
For real, that's what we do.
Tomorrow. No, you ain't got to worry about it no more, dude.
Wow.
You getting out there. You are getting it. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know how to slip my mind.
It's cool. It's cool.
No, okay.
The roll. You gotta get the roll.
I'm coming. It's coming with a whole package for the young.
The roll.
Move along.
Okay.
So how did you meet Cortney?
Okay. And so for Cortney, I'm like, this girl, she be over there doing her thing by herself. But then it was like certain jokes that would go off. That's like, you see the, oh, you like that funny too? She got my sense of humor. Hey, girl, hey. Like, so I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go over. I like her. And chill. Cortney is the most chill, which I love because like,
most laid back person you will meet in your life.
Yeah, so I was like, that's the vibe where you don't really got to do too much. You just, chilling and y'all still know.
She be peeping.
Yeah.
She peep it out. She peep
everything. You can't get nothing by court.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Stop playing in my face.
I really think she's supposed to be like the president of the petty club. However, I was just there in that day, so
she go.
You're delusional.
I wasn't there that day when they voted.
So I think it was
No, never mind.
No, speak, please.
I think it's because it was. You probably would not have. It probably would have been a tie.
Okay.
But we had a tiebreaker.
Okay.
It's hard with her.
We let that.
A tie with who?
Them, but we had a tiebreaker. That's no longer a tiebreaker.
All right.
So.
Yeah. No, carry on.
Okay.
You should wear your crown very proudly, though.
Why? I'm
really
y'all
like
not the pettiest.
You
person.
are the pettiest person I've ever met in my life.
We'll see, guys, when we get to these selectors. Who's the pettiest person? And don't hold back on y'all answers, for real. We will see.
So y'all said how y'all first impressions of me. What was your first impressions of Angel?
Opposite of you, so I know.
We need a soundbite for that.
Angel.
Angel, you have to get Angel. You really have to get it out of her. Like I feel like you have to know her, and she have to be comfortable with you in order for her to be like, okay, let me give who I am,
Her true personality.
Yeah, she like meeting like.
Right.
And I'm like, hello, who are you?
Right.
It's the representative.
She be called switching.
The Gemini, and she is really a true Gemini. Like she is like, it's like a switch.
Right.
Okay, I don't know if I
like
you. I'm gonna put it down.
So
oh, what's up, dear?
That's like,
Finally.
yeah, that's so.
I mean, I love this story. I tell this story all the time with friends. Her discernment is very amazing. And so when you talking to somebody that she don't like the energy, friend disappears. She is like, and she did like Homer Simpson in the bushes. So it was morning time. I was there early. I was talking to another coworker and I was just having a conversation. Well, I'm sorry. I was talking to a friend first and we were having a conversation. Then this coworker came over, started talking. So my attention, of course, went to the new coworker. Like, hey, girl, hey. And then I turned. No Angel. Angel gone. She gone. I'm like, where'd she go? And then we have the internal communication on the computer. So I'm, I am and I'm like, girl, where you go? We were talking. She was like, oh yeah, no, I can't.
She's not gonna stay around my bad energy.
That's
hard for me. But I feel like everybody like that. But
she told me about energy.
Yeah, Indian's really good with it though, because you know how to maneuver through she know how to be sociable and deal with people.
Okay.
You are like the best person to have for somebody around me because you make it easy for me to disappear more. If that makes sense. Like she knows, like I'll jump in front and I like, I got you. And it's like entertain that person so I can disappear more. Tiffany is like, well, where my friend go? Like, don't be that
She'll call it out for sure.
So then the people know, like, oh, She must
She
not
got
like
ghosts for a reason.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I just keep it real. Like she don't like you. I'm sorry.
Court gonna do it. Court gonna do it, but she gonna do it subtly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we gonna.
I'm nice with mine. That's why I shouldn't be the VP.
You should.
You're nice with yours.
Yeah. So you just literally admitted.
Right.
Come on.
But what I do love about these ladies are you guys, when I say hold you accountable,
Period.
this one,
Yeah.
she held me accountable.
Yeah.
And and I don't know if she knows this, but she's one of the reasons why me and my husband got back together.
Really?
Because she's like, huh? What?
What I do?
What was that? So I went to her house, we was kicking it. I had another man at the time. And she was like,
You had another man?
I did. The girl stay with a man.
Now she pulled the pajama collar.
But anyway,
okay.
So I was telling her about him or whatever. She was like, yeah, that's cute. All right, that's cool, Tiff. She was like, but I ain't saying Kev is right. But y'all right together.
That's the word.
Sure.
It took me.
And I was like, am I sure? Like, I'm like, this my new man that bump him. She like, I'm just saying, are you sure? Are you happy? Like she did the TI. But is you happy?
Right.
Yeah.
And I was.
That's the type of friend you need.
That's a friend you need, right? Like call you out on stuff. I didn't get mad at her and stop talking to her.
Yeah.
Like she was real with it.
And she came from a place where it's like, I'm going to ride with you. That's what you want to do.
And you know, I generally like I want my friends to be happy. Like whatever, I don't care if you want to go mess with Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm going to ride with you. But I'm gonna make sure, like, are you doing this just for a moment? Or are you truly genuinely happy? Are you doing this for a payback? Or are you truly genuine?
And it was all the above.
And check us. Don't y'all be checking us? Like I feel checked all the time.
You check me all the time.
But no, you don't play. You don't hold back, and I be like, "Dang, I am crazy, huh?" Like she really make me see the craze for you.
Girl, I be like, ooh.
Yeah,
I see.
It'd be a hard pill.
Yeah, what you said back to you. And be like,
That's it.
It be the look.
She be like, but Tiff, you said. I be like, okay, my bad, girl.
Okay.
So come out and be like, and then I'll take away. I have something to share, and I just beat around the bush, and she's like, okay, so what's going on? Once I tell her, like, now you know. Like, oh, okay, I forgot.
My favorite line to use pork candy.
Right.
Pork candy.
She'll be like, my brother.
All right, so we're gonna pull a couple things out.
We got a little homemade game here. Okay.
So we're gonna, each one, we're gonna pull just one out, read the question, everyone has to answer. If you do not want to answer,
Take a shot.
you gotta take a shot.
Period.
Okay, and I pour the shot.
What?
So let's start with
We don't have no
That's
greed
wild.
for that.
Anybody say you pour her a shot?
Let's get a big one.
I don't want to say the big ones look scary.
They intimidating.
Okay, so I got a petty question. Have you ever met someone's energy just to be petty?
Period.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
all the time, and she wonder why she DP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, but I stopped. I tried to stop, but I have. I like with family members especially, because the level of petty in my family is crazy. So I just feel like I'm tired of going sit for that, but I definitely have.
But
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I have.
You think it's fine?
You know, I'm not working on it. You know,
I
have, and I'm not working on it because people are trying to play in your face.
Exactly.
And that's what you're not gonna do as a grown woman.
Okay.
And you know, I've been that like y'all. I've been that person that be like, okay, I'm not gonna say this because it may hurt this person's feelings, but
You are.
people, they don't care about your feelings.
No.
So I'm starting to care about people's feelings. So I met Shay Envy.
And I feel like sometimes when you like a big giver, people take that as like a weakness. And then they really like, oh yeah, no, I could keep doing this. No, let me show you my boundary here real quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to be petty though. Like that's something I am working on. Like I used to be really, really petty, but now it's just like, I pick my battles. I don't really have the time for that. But I still feel like I have to have something in me. Because it is a lot of weirdos out here. So sometimes you just got to show them that, hey, you know, I'm not going to come all the way down to that level, but I'm going to meet you a little bit, like just a little bit. God's working on me and my therapist. So eventually I'll get
And not fire the president.
No, I'm gonna get me a little one because I'm big one.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I was about to say them little ones.
Oh, it's
a whole paragraph. Yes, you got the one. I'm so happy.
Wait, what?
Yes, read it all.
Okay. 21 questions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's it. It's up. Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't do this one.
Come on.
Don't do that with you.
No, you're doing it.
Yeah,
Or you want to take a shot?
Have you heard of it? Refers to the sexual activity that one partner feels.
What's the name of it?
Oh, duty sex.
Okay.
Okay. Clearly, you haven't heard of it. Keep going.
Yeah.
Shooters.
What are we in the handspace?
Not of desire or mutual connection, but out of a sense of duty, pleasure, or to avoid conflict. It often shows up in a long-term relationship or marriages where one partner feels that they are the other sex to keep the peace. They are to hold. Meet expectations and emotional withdrawals. Let's discuss. Is this healthy?
Yeah, what y'all think about duty sex? So it's like they literally are saying that a lot of it could be women, it could be man, but you feel like, okay, after a while we ain't had no sex. Okay, I feel like, okay, I owe you. Let me go on with my little checkbook. I gotta give you some, you know?
Come on.
Or they mad.
it's crazy.
Yes, they mad. You know, like, okay, let me go ahead and make them happy.
Now that I got the gist of it.
Yeah, shit. First, like duty sex.
I'm nervous.
Okay.
So I'm kind of indifferent. So I feel like yes and no. I say no because I feel like you have to make me be intimate with you. Whether we're in a long-term relationship or a marriage, I have to want to, like, you know, my effort, like, do something.
Right.
To make me
I'm not just out here on the street ready to or whatever. Yeah.
Like, do something. But then yes, it's like, well, I ain't been getting to you. Who else?
Roll over.
Roll over.
So, have you?
I have.
Okay.
I have, and then I haven't, and I felt like days I should have.
There you go, man. Do a take one for the team.
Take one for the team. That's to say, I'm feeling different because I be like, damn, I'm tired. I had the baby all day.
Do what you have your way with me.
Hey, if you want me to do it, yeah, you got this beach wheel. I'm free. Listen.
Okay.
But I feel like he know when I'm into it, when I'm not. Like, he know I'm tired.
Hey.
But he don't care.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I just came for a good time, not a long time. That ain't got nothing to do with him.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay.
Do your duty.
Yeah.
Do your duty.
All right, friend.
I'm against the duty sex, honestly. Because I understand, like, at this big grown age, like, sometimes you do have to just do what you got to do. However, I would rather not. Like, just like sometimes, like, where I feel like when I was on, what is that, Morena, my libido was shot.
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about
Baby,
that.
I was crying to myself, like, what is wrong? Who is this woman? You don't want anything, you know?
Yeah.
So I felt like during that time, it was like, okay, you know, you gotta make your own duty set.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And once I got the Morena out of me, it was like, oh yeah, she's back. Like, you could do it. So I do feel like it's a little healthy to sometimes do it.
Yeah.
But then you also supposed to like play with it to figure out what you want. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then, I mean, that made me have KJ.
Come on, KJ. KJ pushed through us.
Yeah, like she's back. She was backed up.
Nothing better than ever.
Yeah.
Me and Corey wasn't doing it like that.
And
And
then-
then we talked about it in therapy, went through our little trials and talked about it, and then we started going strong.
Relax.
And boom.
Relax.
Yeah,
But no more duties.
No,
Yeah.
no more duties for me.
See, I like duty sex because like it started off as duty sex, but it don't end that way.
Okay.
It's like
freak
I,
of the
I
group.
might be tired at first, but like once we into it, it's just like
You need something to push. Yeah.
I'm glad I came now.
That's
Like,
it. This time I'm here for a good time.
yeah,
You need fucking.
I'm glad we, you know.
Oh, you're drinking.
No, I'm giving you the.
You didn't
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
That's wild.
Oh,
You made that rule.
My pearls.
Not my pearls.
No, I agree. I agree with y'all, but I don't think I don't look at it like that because I think it was jammed in me through premarital counseling that it was like you're supposed to.
Okay.
So that's the way I look at it. Whether you want to or not, that's your husband. So open them up. You got to figure it out. I know.
Do what you gotta do.
You know, figure it out. But I shared with you, I was like, recently, I mean, it's not a duty.
Yeah.
Let's get it in.
Yeah. You're ready, so it's not a duty. Okay, I got that. I'm here for. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
You
get
taking
it
a whole
together.
bunch.
Petty card.
Yeah.
Oh, you got another petty card. Okay.
Petty card. What's a chore you purposely do bad so you don't get asked to do it? That's crazy. I only be setting myself up for failure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
ain't nobody gonna come and do it better. Okay. So the shoes on the floor, and I think I talk to y'all about this all the time. It's the shoes in the foyer for me. Everybody leave their shoes in the foyer, and I'm supposed to be like, oh, pick them up. So that's something I'll like linger on for. I give it a 2-day max. I'm kicking them around. So now you got one shoe here and one shoe there.
You are petty.
And
Why are you picking people's shoes?
I'm picking them around because they shouldn't be here. So maybe somebody, when they're getting up and they're about to go put on their shoes, oh, where my other shoe at? It should have been upstairs in your room, but it's down here. So now I'm playing mismatch shoes, find a shoe.
Not scavenger hunt in the house.
There's that.
Oh, kids, I'm sorry.
Not there. But
Mine is I pretend that I can't take the laundry. So we have a bungalow. And so, you know, the laundry basket get real heavy, and I'm like, oh my God, Kevin, you can take it down. It's so heavy.
That's your arm.
And then, but I really can. I literally lift Cairo in his big old car seat. He 32 pounds. Like, I can do it, but I just don't want to.
Yeah, I get that.
But now I start doing it because
Build your muscles up.
I'm kind of just looking at it. I'm like, can you just take it downstairs, please? So, yeah, that's...
I don't know that I have one.
You do a lot. Yeah, she like a type A I'm giving.
But see, I'm worried. I just get verbal with it. Like, if it's something that just ain't being done, like, I'm just gonna say it. Like, why them dishes still sitting there? And then my son's 12 now too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like trash, I'm not.
You don't got
Yeah, dishes. If they sitting there for a minute, go downstairs and do them dishes, bro. Like.
And then you got a house just of guys and you. So
Yeah, I'm the only girl,
therefore,
too, yeah.
they're gonna do a lot of the lifting.
Yeah. I don't think I have one that like,
Okay.
I don't mind doing what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady of the house. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So mine is, and I know I'm getting a lot of backlash off this.
Ain't nobody gonna
I
backlash
will
my friend.
not like washing.
Like clothes?
No.
Okay, well,
I will fold them, but I don't like washing them. So I personally go down there, full load in there, leave them in there.
When you smell the mildew, you gonna get it.
He come home like, he like, just don't. I'm gonna wash. I'm gonna bring him up there. You just fold them. Okay.
Say less.
You supposed to dry it.
That's crazy.
Because
we need a
balance.
No, we need a first floor.
Okay,
washer and dryer. I'm tired of going in the basement.
That's a lot of leg work. I always had to do that, and that was my job when growing up. And I always had to go to the basement and lug them upstairs, and then sit inside and fold them. And I was exhausted. But
All right, let's see what we got.
make them kids fold them up.
How has your expectations for your friends changed in adulthood? I think, and y'all probably wouldn't agree, but I stopped expecting stuff from them.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, I used to be like, you got to be at my birthday. We going on this trip. You got to do this. You got to do that. But I'm like, I know life is life. And especially because the majority of my friends are married and they have children, they have families on their own. They're not going to always be there for you. And this was prior to me being married. But now I completely understand it now. But before I was like, you can't expect people to be here for you all the time. So I think I lowered the standard and started giving grace.
Yeah.
Only the people I really love. Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like how people say as you get older, your friends or your circle gets smaller. It's like I really understand that. I no longer refer to everybody as a friend.
Ooh, that's
It's
good.
understanding like what a real friend is, and so then you don't have to put those expectations on them because they show up how they're supposed to show up for you, and so I don't have to expect anything. So if you don't make a birthday party, I understand because you had this, that, and the other. I don't take it personal because I know who you really are to me.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's just not calling everybody a friend for me.
She always been like that. And I'm glad she said that. And she hurt my feelings when she said it, but I got it. So when we went to her bridal shower, she was like, oh, this is my coworker, Tiffany. And I was like, coworker? Girl, we are for real. That was like, and I was like, I need to make sure she know we are for real. But she's like,
You stepped it up. You're like, yeah.
Oh, I stepped it up.
Yeah.
But she's always been like, I'm like, that's so cool. Like, how she like, no, this is a coworker, this is a friend, this is an associate. You're not my friend. Like, you know, but I'm her friend now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's good because then you setting the bar for people, not just allow anybody in your circle to say, I give you that title just all because you've been around. That's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about you? Me, as an adult, I think I hold people more accountable now because I am a giving person. Especially having a baby. I cut a lot of people off because like I don't know. We don't get the same energy. This is going back to the energy. It's going back to hey, we're gonna reciprocate the same thing. I know stuff happens, but I'm there for a lot of people.
You are.
And if you can't be there for me, you go.
And then I do think that with you, it's like you're a hard person to mirror, if that makes sense. Like you are like when it's not even just a show up. Indy gonna show up and she's gonna give out. Show up and show out. That cool. So then you're setting the bar too because that's hard to keep up with.
And I feel so bad like I don't want people to be me, right? You know. I don't expect people because Corey say all the time like they say bring a gift. You bring the world.
Right.
What
She's
are
like,
you
I got
doing?
the caterer outside. Do y'all need balloons?
They like, okay, they say bring a pie. Like, you bring the baker. Like, where are you going
I
here?
be like,
But it's not that. I just love, I love people. I just love having a good time. That's your love language.
That's just, I don't stop. Not too much promotion because y'all can't have her. Okay, you can't have it.
Look, I already got somebody trying to steal her. So, listen.
That's it. But, growing up and now having a child is a lot of people that I considered a friend, and it's a lot of people that have literally not have showed up for me in the last 2 years. So.
And would you say having KD made you value that differently?
And it makes me value it a lot differently. Before, I didn't really care what people did to me. Hey,
she didn't. She like, it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. But when you don't show up for my child,
that's
you don't
different.
show up. Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye. I feel that. That's God's way of making you step your bar up too. Yeah. Cause like we always be like, okay, with relationships, like you're supposed to have this quota, you're supposed to be older, then you're supposed to be like this. But then with friendship, like, yeah, you're supposed to have like some expectation too. For me, I'm with Court, it's over the quality over quantity. Like I'm definitely not calling everybody friends. So when y'all hear me say friend a million times, it's because these are my friends. I'm very I'm actually like to my family, like, oh yeah, your friends, they know my friends. Like I'm not just calling everybody friend.
Yeah, when we came to that picnic for your baby,
they know.
Right?
They know.
You Indian.
My daddy. Okay, so my daddy here, he like, okay, so that's Court. Okay, that's India and that's Tiffany. Okay, hey baby, like he know y'all already. Okay, when it comes to sex, would you say you're connected to the act or the sexual release? And it's a difference. So sometimes we could be like, oh, like just gotta. I'm just trying to knock it off. Just get it done. You're there, but you ain't really there. Or then sometimes you could go, and there's a lot of women that never had like orgasms and stuff. So you could be going in there with the intention of, hey, I'm stressed out. This is what I came for. This is what I came. This is about me. For me, I would say I am definitely more connected to the release, just because that's like I'm not doing like duty sex. It's like, okay, but what am I getting out of this? Like I really feel like my muscles need to be loose. Like I need to be, like I need to be better from this. Like, and the act is like, okay, you could come up with sexual positions and say, okay, let's try it. We did that when we were young,
Yeah.
And you could try them, but I feel like, what are you getting from that? You could try that position, and you be like, oh, that don't really do nothing for me. So for me, it's the release.
I think for me, it's the act.
Okay.
Even if it's a position that don't do nothing for me, like pleasing him or
in his space.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's that part. Yeah, it's like, right. Like, it's like,
Yeah, you need to act. Okay, you feel it. Okay, act.
I mean, the releases. Listen, I'm here for that too.
Come with the act.
Exactly. Absolutely. But like me pleasing you makes me like
feel more into the release.
Right.
Got you. Giver. Got it.
I'm the act too.
Okay.
But you know what? I was saying, like me and Kevin said this before we got married. We were like, people always like, oh, I'm not gonna be with him because he don't got a big this, or I ain't gonna be with her because she don't know how to do this. She lazy. He was like, when you have that connection, you always are going to get the release.
Yeah.
I mean, it's times where it's duty or whatever, but if you had a connection with that person, fireworks!
You're attracted to them already.
Not even attraction, it's that connection, friend. It's that look in my eye type stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's the chemistry. That's the word I'm looking for. When you have chemistry, it's always gonna happen.
Everything will play out right.
Everything. Yeah.
You an actor?
I'm at
Okay.
for sure.
She like, where's the cigarette? Cause you guys.
Let me tell my
The
story.
car, like, yeah, I did that. You know how Angela did on the way? She blew up that car light and walked away.
That was it.
She didn't blow that car for nothing. Listen, what she counted, didn't she? She was like 172
Yes.
times.
She was mumbling every
love.
Yeah.
She wasn't playing.
She loved that man.
Okay.
She had a notebook somewhere. Like how many times I did duty sex?
Right. That duty sex was in her head. It was a timer going like, Right, later.
It's do you think not having a same sexual appetite in a relationship is a red flag or just something couples naturally work through?
That's a deep one, huh?
I think as life's differently for people, even in a relationship, I think that there are times where like y'all may be imbalanced, but like you said, if y'all had that connection, you can always bring it back together. And especially like after you have a baby, for women, like our bodies are completely different. So they ready to go right afterwards. And we like, hold on, you tired and you know, you raising this baby. Yeah, exactly. Like,
right, you know who you talking to.
I forgot you got Irish twins over there.
Well, I'll take one for the team.
Right, man. Y'all ain't wasting no time on that second one.
I was embarrassed to walk in that doctor's office again. I want to get a whole new doctor. I came back, he was like, long time no see. Like, do what you gotta do. I'm coming for that judgment.
But it's funny because I know that with you say the baby, having a baby, I was all like, no, 6 months, like leave me alone, whatever. And so I thought me and Kevin was on the same page, and we started talking about it. I was like, yeah, because I hear people, they do it after a week or 2. And then I was like, what? I was like, you weren't ready to do all that. He was like, yeah, no, the next day. Yeah. I said, excuse me. Yeah. So yeah, it's, I know. I didn't know that about him.
You said,
But that's cool. Like, I really feel like he is a nympho, and I'm not.
You do say that. You've been saying that since y'all got married.
Like, you know,
I feel like you are though, because how you gonna marry a nympho and not be one?
Yeah.
You love that he wants you that much.
It's like
chase from her. You want it all the time.
Okay, you go come home and do it. I'm like, no, I can't. No. I set the right expectations up front.
You did.
Oh, okay. Are you?
Yeah, that was me.
Did you answer? Or you talking?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. 3 words to describe you as a wife.
Where's the shot glass?
No, for real.
We should have had our husbands like.
Yeah,
I'm sure they answers might be a little different.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I will say petty, loving.
You are.
And giving.
You are.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
Yeah. What?
Y'all I'm so
Okay.
Oh, you taking this? She like past that liquor.
So I would say petty as well.
Okay.
No, I'm not. You want a shot too, boo?
No, I'm kidding. I'm a nurturer.
Yeah.
And I'm his biggest cheerleader.
You are. Clearly.
Mommy.
All day.
Before that was
But no, like I could, like he wants, like he's battling anything, he'd be like unsure about stuff. Like, you got this. Like, what are you saying? And he'll be like, man, my wife be hyping me up. I be feeling like, yeah, cause you are.
Yeah.
Ain't no cause you feel like you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I would say. Oh, you go. Yo, she is gonna take a shot.
You gonna take a shot?
Okay.
Okay,
Corey probably go watch this like.
I'm gonna take a shot with you, but I'm not gonna. But not for this.
Oh.
I would say I'm compassionate. I am encouraging, and I'm loving.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be it.
You?
But I can be petty, and y'all know that.
I was waiting on that to come
I was
out.
like, can she be honest? all these free compassionate, and I love it.
And I am just a trophy.
I be rubbing his feet.
I don't do the feet.
Okay.
Not a bit. I rubbed them feet the other day.
That's you, because you are very loving.
She was like, we was arguing the other day, but I cooked the 4-course meal. Girl,
yeah,
you ain't all doing that.
Feed him. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
she
a
don't
feed
do
him.
that.
I am.
Courtney was packing lunches, and I didn't want to come home and tell Kimmy about it. Because how dare she come in this white world and be over here packing lunches, sending them out there with lunches. Don't set that expectation.
The expectations don't mean nothing.
Hey. I think I'm needy.
Okay.
And I say that not just, I don't know if they're explaining
But
this.
that means your husband got a value.
Because I don't cook. And I know how to cook certain things.
You don't
but
have to.
I just don't have to. And I feel like I take advantage of that sometimes.
No, I think that's good because it makes him step it up too.
Yeah.
Like,
but I am very, very caring. Like, I care about his feelings, how people treat him, how he reacts to stuff.
you go to war before he go to war.
Absolutely.
And then I'm loving. I'm a very loving person. That's just what I am.
You are.
I'm down here to take that shot.
I'll take it with you.
And I'm petty.
Thank you.
I'll take petty too.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Just a random. What's the pettiest reason you've unfollowed or muted someone?
Ooh.
My man.
Okay.
So I'm muted?
No, not you. Another one.
Just lies. Like,
Yeah.
like, man, I know you're not going. It's just lies. That's all I can say.
Just you over here lying.
No, I want to add an example.
It's just lies on social media that I know is not happening in real life.
Oh, because you know these
said I
people
had
in real
enough.
life. And I think that's, I've been like, you forgot we know each other.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why are we lying?
We don't got to do that.
I actually unfollow, or no, I didn't unfollow him. I muted someone because she acts like I hate to say this, but like, she says she's an ordained minister. Now she's saying she's a prophetess. But she be like shaking her ass like every other week.
Okay.
And I'm like,
And then not my guy.
church
You
you
ain't gonna
going
play with
to?
him.
so I was like, I can't. And then now she got the kids on there praying.
Yeah.
Too much. Yeah.
It was grammatical errors for me.
Oh,
Wait, not the English teacher.
Come on, English teacher.
Not grammatical error.
So you was tired of seeing
I
it?
was sick of it. Like,
Like
to the point where it's like, am I having a stroke? Am I reading this right? Like, I don't know what's going on here.
You don't think it's
gotta
mines?
go.
You don't.
No, mine's with an S or a Z.
Now with a Z.
It was horrible. Like, I'm like, okay, enough already. I gotta delete you. And I
This
gotta-
mines. Like, it's neither one. No S or Z.
And it's another thing, the food, like, so say somebody said they was calling themselves like a chef or whatever, and then they was just doing iceberg lettuce on the plate.
A paper plate too?
That.
With some parsley.
And all of that. I have deleted people because, like, you're not going to place this struggle meal on this Instagram and call it
Maybe
content.
that's how they was starting though.
I get it, but we kept seeing it, and I didn't like it.
I got to see the growth.
Chef, you can't put chef in front of it.
Okay.
And then sprinkle some cheese on iceberg lettuce and just be like, look, like, I was sick of it.
Oh yeah, you real
that's
petty
the petty.
friend.
At
That's
least
just-
did romaine.
I know. I don't know better.
Do you think social media is healthy for relationships?
No. No.
Dang, for real, y'all?
No,
And I'm
kidding.
so glad mine don't got one.
Yeah,
Well, he
mine
might
don't.
if y'all see him. Let me know.
What are you doing here?
You say they don't go.
Got that murder page in the background, like.
I think it can be and it cannot be. I think it comes with the self-esteem. If you guys have high self-esteem, as well as knowing that it's just social media. We were just having a conversation offline, like people be lying. Like a lot of things, I don't know. Like I used to, I'm gonna be honest, I used to get mad if I see Kevin, because back in what was Instagram, you could see how many people they like and all that. What you liking her picture for? She doing a back shot. What you doing? But then I had to check myself because I'm over here, even though these are celebrities, I'm like Michael B. Jordan. So it's the same thing. Maxwell, Drake, Chris Brown.
Tyler Lepley.
Oh yeah, Tyler.
Okay, let's wrap this all up.
So I feel like now I'm fine with it. Like, but before when I was younger, I definitely had an issue. I'm like, nah, because because I think it's more so if you know that person and you like, what the hell?
Okay, yeah.
Because Kevin got so many college homegirls. You don't even know her middle name. Shut up.
I don't know, for me, it's like, I don't know, it's just part of life now. And it's like, I mean, people gonna do what they do, social media or not. They gonna find a way to do it. So it's like,
Clock it.
yeah, just don't put that much emphasis on social media.
Don't be
and
out
it's just
here
like,
disrespecting me, though.
I mean, but,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Don't be on the net. Don't be on the net acting out. That's my thing. Like, you gonna see stuff on the internet, just like I'm.
But then you have those men that be on the net acting like
that's
good
what I'm talking
husbands. And you know,
and they in the inbox.
Often they acting like, so that's what I'm saying. It's like social media. It's just what it is. It's like you can portray yourself to be one way here and be that way. So it's like
still fine.
Exactly. You gonna be how you gonna be regardless.
Yeah.
I just don't like the ones that be like, you don't need that cosmetic surgery. You don't need to do that. You don't need to get this tummy tuck, but you want that mother. Like everybody with a BBL. Everybody with a.
I mean, but it's just something to look at. Like,
but why can't I get it?
Yeah.
That's not what they want to bring out.
That's what I don't like. So yes, don't have social media because if I can't get it, you don't want me to get it. You better not be liking nobody on social media that got it.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that statement.
They got a problem.
Well, you know, some men don't know though. Just like Kevin didn't know, like some things were wigs, like girls be wearing units, and then now he do. But like, I was like, that's a wig. Not hating on the girl, but I'm just like, that's a wig, and he was like, oh, that's a wig, because he be thinking that's their scalp, you know. So
and you better be careful because you don't know. A lot of them don't know
BBL
if
ain't matching they legs.
That
they know.
too.
Yeah, they don't know like the women being
I got
not
tricks.
women. Yeah.
A woman being a man.
Yeah.
Not like that. Oh. No, I was just saying, like, I thought it was a man.
Yeah.
So what happened was we met on BLK, like, but no, it was a, you know, and I was like, I had to see the baby picture. I'm like, that work is amazing.
Yeah, because there's some men that's a woman. A woman now, I wouldn't have seriously like that guy off of Star.
Oh yeah, he had us.
He had
us. Oh my God.
Woo! The one
that was working in the shop, his mama was Queen Latifah. I didn't know for a lot of episodes that he was not a man. He was not a woman for real. Like he had everything.
Everything.
Yeah. So
Tiffany is even his voice is feminine. Yeah. Like his
mama.
Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. What's your mom fail story that you can laugh about now? Ooh. So I will say, what is my mom fail story that I did? I don't know.
I got one.
Okay.
And I know, so if Devin was here, he'd be like, yup. So it was like, Murray, he was a baby for sure. But it was like one of my first times going out, and I came home pissy drunk. So Devin was downstairs with his friends. They playing the game. So I come in, take Murray upstairs. I passed out in the bed. Next thing I know, Devin waking me up. Murray is screaming. He had fell like on the floor in between the bed and the wall. I felt so bad. I felt like, oh my God. That's why I was like, okay, I'm a mom now. Like, I'm still 26, but like, girl, you a mama. You can't be doing that. But it was, it wasn't cute.
It ain't. I mean, you know what? Because all three of mine failed. So why you telling this story? I don't care. Like all three of them, ain't nobody failed out the bed.
Like that, I cherish that. Like my baby not falling.
That's so good.
But listen, she fall with everybody else. Okay. She has fallen.
Okay, so she has failed.
Yeah, it's not sure, but just not with me.
Okay.
But
let's not go.
It was actually this. A couple of days ago, you know, I was out day drinking. Well, not day drinking, but drinking for my cousin's birthday. And Corey was on call. So we was at J. Alexander. He took the baby home because she getting sleepy. So he on call. He like, I'll just take the baby home. You finish drinking. So we go to another bar. He like, I got called out. I'm like, oh, okay. I just pulled up to the other bar. He like, oh, you don't have to rush home. You know, take a couple shots and come home. So he was like, well, I'm just going to take the baby out with me. And I was like, all right. Didn't think twice about it.
You said
I'm out here.
That is not a
That is. What? Y'all want to know what time it was?
What time?
11:30.
Oh,
okay.
You said do what you got to do because I ain't got it in me.
Yeah, that was a.
But I think kind of is not because you knew you didn't have the capacity.
No, but my baby still was asleep in the bed, and he got her up out the bed.
Yeah, he said you over
ain't
there.
a failure.
That's not a failure.
Yeah, you put yourself first for a minute. That's all. That ain't no failure.
My baby do not go out the house after she sleeps.
Well, she did that night.
I know she did.
That's that mom guilt though.
Yeah, that's all that is. I was like, that is so awful. And
Look at it as a failure.
then I was like, here go your hangover. You should have thought about that. You shouldn't have left that bar and went to go get your kid. And I'm gonna do it. I got it, God.
You all right? You
ahead.
you a perfect mom. I already said mine.
I'm
My
not-
kids failed all three of them. All of them.
Well, that's
all of
not a
them.
mom fail.
That is.
Oh, so then I'm horrible.
Yeah.
Me and Kevin horrible. Period. Because Kyra used to sleep in the bed up until he was 8 or 9 months.
Okay.
No, I'm lying. So he almost was a year.
Okay.
And Kevin was like, I want my wife back. So he had to go ahead and leave.
wife back.
But so Cairo sleep wild though for some reason in our bed. And he was like rolling, and I saw him rolling, but I was so tired, and I was like, I'm not. But Kevin was right there, so I'm thinking like, you gonna feel it, right? And our bed sit up high. Boom!
Oh my God.
No, poop.
That's the one. That's when your heart. Like I have
Yeah,
PTSD
you
from
I
that.
know.
Oh yeah, Kevin got up like
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like I just think the worst. My baby
Yes.
gonna fall and break her neck.
I
feel
just-
so bad
yeah,
about
I
it.
mean, like, seriously. That's why I was like, so like, do not. But then she went to daycare. They was like, she fell. She got a little knock.
Not a daycare. Y'all got one job.
I know. But
All right, y'all. So look, we didn't let y'all know this ahead of time, but they gonna get a part 2. So y'all gonna get another episode with the Petty Club. But for right now, we gonna give it a break. Right now, we gonna tell y'all this. Before you go, you need to take a breath and take a moment and be thankful now, because you never know what later brings. And until next time, keep showing up, keep going, and keep loving yourself.